So I want to make a video about the new. Look how dirty that is. The new Nintendo Switch 2, apparently, that's coming out. And as you can see, I have the OLED model here. And you're probably wondering why I have the PlayStation Portal out. Well, I've read some things, heard some things about the new Switch, and apparently the new Switch is going to be bigger in size. And that's why I have the PlayStation Portal. Now, the screen size on the Portal is going to be the same size, you guys, as the new Switch. So, from what I understand, is that the biggest changes that's going to be made is going to be the overall size of the Switch, which will be the same size as the Portal screen, and probably the same size as the Portal, period. Now, everything is going to be bigger, so that means the Joy-Cons are going to be bigger. And I also heard that the games that go in here, there's a possibility that the games are going to be a little bit bigger in size. We're not 100% sure on that, so the OLED model Switch, the other Switch generations, they're not going to fit, from what I read. But then there's something else out there saying that they're going to be backwards compatible. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. But everything about the Switch itself is going to be bigger. I don't know if a lot of the specs are going to be much bigger, like bigger memory, RAM, all that stuff. I don't know. Nobody knows that information yet. But apparently the cooling fans and the screen itself is going to be bigger. I do believe they say that the bigger screens, it has bigger bezels on the sides. So I don't know. But we're going to find out very soon, I do believe. The everything is going to be pretty much the same. The charging is going to be on the bottom. The cooling is going to be on top with the power buttons on top. And the headphone jack and the card slot. There's really not too much more other than the bigger Joy-Cons, of course, because the screen's going to be much bigger. There's going to be apparently a capture button. There's going to be a couple extra buttons that's going to be on here. Capture buttons is going to be on there, so they're probably going to be integrating some new things with that. I do know the online Switch Play is going to be upgraded, so that means there's going to be new updates. I don't know if the old Switch is going to get these new upgrades, but I can't say why it wouldn't. That would probably make a lot of people upset. So, yeah. So you see how big that screen is on the Portal? Well, that's about how big the screen is going to be on the new Switch, you guys. That's quite a big difference. From top to bottom, everything is going to be the same. So, they're definitely going to make it a lot bigger. I don't know how people's going to like that. This is pretty comfortable. It's light as of now playing it. It's not heavy. It seems to be pretty good. I don't mind it. But the new one, is it going to be much heavier? Is it going to be like the Portal? Portal's not really heavy. As you can see, it's got a nice big screen. And that's, I take it, that's what the Switch is trying to copy, is the Portal. Now, if you guys found out any other information, leave it in the comments down below. We can start a little discussion on the new Switch that's coming out, what you've heard. But, yeah. That's the biggest leaks so far that I know of, is the screen size. The Joy-Cons are going to be bigger. So your old Joy-Cons are not going to be backwards compatible with your new Switch. So that means now if you're going to be buying a new one, you have the old one, you're not going to be able to. You'll have to buy the new Joy-Cons coming out. So more money to be spent. Yeah, I do know that the buttons on top of the new Joy-Cons are going to be more integrated into the Joy-Con itself. There's supposed to be a button here of some sort, a magnet. I don't know. There's talks about a magnet in the Joy-Con, so I don't know about that. So docking, it's going to be in their new docks. You're going to have, so you won't be able to dock your other one into your old docks. The thickness of the screen is going to be the same as this one. So I don't know. There's really not much more. So yeah. I've had this Switch OLED now for a year, and I love it. I would probably not be buying the new one. They're not really putting out much more, I don't think, for graphics. If there is, I mean, they're older games. The graphics, I can't see being, taking your newer games that you got and putting them in a new Switch and getting better graphics. I don't know. So unless they have big plans for new games coming out, yeah, it doesn't really bug me. I didn't buy this here for graphics, so I bought it to be able to play the older games and stuff like that. So I don't know. To be honest, I think the newer Switch coming out is just gonna be a waste of money. So I don't know. Turn the light off here. So what do you guys think? Like, what have you heard about the new Switch? And also, how do you like the new Portal? I love the new cloud streaming that they have with that. They're coming out with newer updates apparently soon. I'm going to be touching bases on that. But and let's just start a little discussion down below about the newer Switch 2 coming out and what you've heard. If you've had it, maybe you haven't heard anything. I don't know, but let's just start a discussion and see who has and what they have to say, and be kind of interesting. So thanks for watching, you guys. New Switch 2 Portal, new Switch 2 coming out. Hopefully it'll be more of an upgrade in size. So thanks for watching.